Hello again there, people. This is Sir 509 again, part 4 of my video here. This is the clean-out process of my recovery. I went ahead and just, ran about a half bucket of this material here and basically calling it quits on this part of the creek for now. I mean, it's pretty coarse stuff. Again, it's been ran through and prospected several times, but, there's gold in there. But we're about to find out. I've already released the wing nut that goes down the center here of this expanded metal, and basically you just pull this out. It's kind of hard right now not having a cameraman with me or another sidekick, because normally you would tilt your system in the bucket of water, which I have set over here, and rinse out your expanded metal and all that good stuff. That way you don't lose any of the remains, But I have a good feeling I'm not going to find much in this, because I mean, again, you can see I can pull this. I already rinsed that, but normally you would rinse it at an angle in your bucket, because who knows, a flake could be on it. But I mean, if you look at this stuff here, this is like an outdoor carpet riffle system, which works here on this side of the pass, Western Washington. We got a lot of fine gold up over the pass, Eastern Washington. Then you're getting into big nuggets and wire gold, different kinds of gold, and lode mine gold and all that good stuff. But anyhow, I mean, you can see in here up close, it's pretty coarse stuff, so this stuff's been worked. But basically, I'm just going to take this thing right now and dip it into the bucket. It should fit. They design these normally for a standard bucket, And again, normally you would do that with your expanded metal too, and rinse it inside here, and just take this carpet and kind of roll it down here. Somewhat of the way to do it here with the camera on the other hand. Smartphones sure are handy, aren't they? Take my wing nuts and systems there, and grab my pan with some water. Enough water to rinse this little guy here, and looks like there's maybe some rocks stuck up behind there. Gotta find myself a new prospect here. Give me a hand. I don't have kids, so why that'd be my first pick. But anyhow, that's how that works. You can take this thing out now. Just roll this thing up, and it's kind of hard with one hand. Normally you'd roll it and then shake it out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Big deal. That's some cold water. Just give it a shake, and then again you can turn it around. This is definitely the improper way of doing things, but it gives you a general idea. Shake it this way and every which way, and up and down. That there. Should have my PVC lined insulated gloves on for this. You can get those relatively cheap, $4 to $6 at Walmart or Home Depot. Let's see if maybe there might be a flaker or something on there. This stuff picks up whatever. You can see little rocks in there. That's not gold though. And if there is gold, it's 19 times heavier than water and travels with black sand, so it tries to find bedrock real quick compared to any other stones. But of course in here would be your stuff that you would want to pan out. You let that settle normally, and again, gold, it's pretty heavy, so it's going to drop immediately if it's in there. And then slowly kind of release your water, or you can use a pump system. 12 volts work good, just right at the surface, and but this is the manual way of doing things there. This is kind of just a quick setup here, but normally would want to let it settle for some time. I got a feeling there's not going to be much recovery in this one, but you never know. It replenishes itself. And I'll put this in the pan here. I'll try with one hand here and go from there. But this stuff's pretty coarse. Let's see what we got. Got spectators driving by here. They're probably laughing at me because they already know that this area has been targeted over the years, but that's okay. At least you get a quick demo out of the deal. A lot of the fine sands in there. Let's start with this. Just take this over here. Yeah, you can see there's not really even a trace of some good sand. But who knows? Could very well be in there. I don't even really want to work with this stuff. Yeah. There might be a chance of finding something in it, but I mean, it's just super coarse. It hardly has any, there's not a trace of any black sand. And that's what you're looking for, because I call it related too, but gold's actually related to quartz. It has the same melting temperature as quartz, which is just a little over 1,000 degrees. But I'm not going to even proceed on this stuff here. It's just super coarse. You know, if I went deeper down to bedrock, then yeah. But I mean, there might be some fine stuff in here. Again, I mean, this is, chances are pretty nil right now. Anyhow, that's part 4 of how that works. Sorry I couldn't use both hands, but soon I'll have a cameraman here. All right, thank you. Thanks for watching.